legs today. Training legs. Something a little different today for my pre-workout shake because I don't have any more of the Fenris Fury and it says it's out of stock on the website. So I got Evogen 3D, whatever, non-stem. It's a winter cherry flavor because that's the same kind of flavor as the other one was. I'm just trying to keep everything kind of similar. I'm doing 2 scoops of this because clinical, like the dosing of the other one compared to this. The other one has a lot more stuff in it, a lot more per scoop than this one does. So I did 2 scoops of this instead of just 1. I feel like this one tastes a little bit more like a sour cherry kind of. Whatever, I don't care about the taste really. Because ultimately, if I could, I wouldn't use any flavor pre-workout. Because I don't need the flavor or whatever. But I'm not really big on artificial sweeteners and stuff like that. So I figure, hey, this is the only thing I drink or consume that has artificial sweeteners in it. It can't be that much, So that's the way I look at it. Whereas, like, the average person has, like, cakes and cookies and soda and shit that has a ton of just sugar and sweeteners and shit now. Like this is, it has some artificial sweeteners in it, obviously, but it's probably not the worst thing in the world, It doesn't have any calories in it, so I'm not sure if you get fat from it. Or if it is any calories, it's very minimal. It's like 5. Not really anything to make a difference. Like I said, so minimal calories. It doesn't even say any calories in the supplement information, facts, or supplement label. Here, get my mindset locked into the legs, and put on a few songs I like before I hit the gym. Get me pumped up. So I will see you after the workout. I'll let you know how things went. Bye. Well, I just finished up at the gym and I'm not gonna say, like, I didn't feel as energetic today as legs like I normally do, because normally, like, the day before when I have rest, the day after, I train legs, I feel a lot more energetic. Today, I mean, I felt energetic, but also didn't at the same time. But it was a decent training session. It's definitely not the best one I've ever had, but I got a somewhat decent pump in my legs. My exercise order got out of order because I did the leg extensions first, and normally I do the Bulgarian split squats on the Smith machine right after. But somebody was in the Smith machine benching. So instead of, you know, either saying, hey, can I work in with you, and having to move the weight, you know, move the weight and move the bench every time, and or just saying how many sets you got left, and when I knew he just started and watched him walk in, I just went ahead and did my lion leg curls, got that out of the way before I went back and did the Bulgarian split squats, and it worked out fine. Like I said, I lost the pump in my quads in between. Now, I don't know if I would have performed better with that pump or without it, you know. I think I increased weight by 5 pounds, and I got 15 reps on each side. Each set. And I did 2 sets of that. Yeah, 2 sets on each leg. The Bulgarian split squats are a bitch. No matter whether you do it in a Smith machine or with dumbbells. I mean, dumbbells I think are worse, especially if you're stabilized, you know, like stabilizing yourself. With the Smith machine, you can stabilize yourself a lot more. And, like, focus on pushing with your heel, not having to worry about like falling over and shit. The only bad thing is, like the gym we're in, I'm in, like they wipe down, I mean it's not bad, like they wipe down all the equipment afterward, after you use it, like you would have to. So the kid wiped down the bench that I'm, you know, putting my foot on, do the Bulgarian split squats, and my foot starts sliding because of the whatever that's in it. So I get on the bench, like, with my back on it, and I'm like rubbing my shirt all over it and trying to soak the chemicals or whatever up with my shirt. So I look crazy, but I don't care. I'm doing it for a reason, you know. I got a reason behind it. I'm just doing it just to do it. And then on the single leg dumbbell RDLs, man, I always just feel it in my lower back. Like I'm firing my hips, like firing my glutes, but I'm not feeling a ton of my glutes. Like, I'm pretty sure my glutes are working, but I feel it a lot in my lower back. Even though I'm thrusting forward, I'm not using my lower back or using the arm at all. I'm doing it strictly with my fucking glutes, you know, like basically like a hip thrust, but a single leg hip thrust. I don't know. You add up the machine. It was kind of like the same thing that happened on Saturday when I did legs last. I had to do the add up the machine, but I progressed this time today. So I did like 150. Because on like today, I'm able to do 150 instead of 145 because I could only do 145 on the other day. But I did 150 for a set of 20, and I went 150 again. I got 18. 150 again, I got 16. And on the calves, seated calf raise, I did 92 and a half for 15, 14, and then 13. Those are a bitch. Like, I'm trying to do enough weight to where I fail, but I'm also trying to not do so much weight to where I can't get a good contraction. Which I get a better contraction on this machine at this gym than the other gym. So that's good, because the thing that you do the raises on is rounded. It's just working better for some reason. pulsing in my, my head. Like I said, good workout. And I don't know if, like when I did like some walking today, like, walking in between my meals or whatever, I think it was like 10 to 15 minutes. My heart rate got up to like 101. And then on my elliptical, when I was at a lower, kind of a lower weight, at, staying around the lower 70s, my heart rate was at like, 115, 120, maybe 125. Now it's, I would say 115, 120. Yeah, it was 115, 120. And then now it's like up to 125, 130, maybe a little bit above 130 when I do the elliptical. I guess that's, I don't know if that's an increase in my body weight, or what. And my Oura ring says I'm burning more calories, doing everything. I don't know how accurate that is. I mean, it seems pretty accurate to me. The Oura ring. I don't know. It's just, it's got to be somewhat accurate, I know it doesn't equate for individual differences, It's got to be somewhat accurate. I got that training session done. Legs, I feel like it's good that it's on the first day coming back from the off day, because one, I got more energy to train them. Two, I'm kind of recovered from the off day. And then three, I just like to get them over with, Get legs done and out of the way so you can hit, push and pull the next consecutive days, and then rest that fourth day, and then hit legs again, Because I feel like legs have always been something that hasn't really grown for me. Especially now, since I'm, still eating my leg day diet. Because like the way my coach had structured me up was, I have a leg day diet, which is basically like a high carb day, and then all the other days would be a non-leg day diet. So, and the leg day diet had 2,900 calories, and then the non-leg day diet had like, I think it was like 2,300. And then obviously an off day, it's the same thing, but you got to factor in the equation of your intra-workout shake. You're not having an intra-workout shake on an off day. So the past 2 weeks, because my thyroid's been messed up, I've been taking thyroid medication to try to help that and get my levels right. I've been doing the leg day diet every single day for 2 weeks, and I'm gaining weight. Obviously that's the first week is going to be from obviously more water and everything, and glycogen from the food that you're eating. I'm consistently kind of going upward. I weighed in this morning, probably my heaviest in a long time, 177. Now I look a little fluffier, I'm gonna be honest, but I can still flex my abs and see my abs, and I feel full. somewhat a little bit better with the high calories on, especially the other training days. So it's good, I guess. I'm doing cream of rice as my post-workout meal, like I said before. Try to like a fast nutrient uptake after training. Spike the insulin, spike the insulin, uptake the nutrients back into the muscles instead of the oats. Oats is a little bit more. Oats, I would say, is a slight bit more satiating, but not to where like it's like a night and day difference. But the cream of rice, I think, because the cream of rice, I think, was more satiating for me because I had more of it before. Because when I first started, I was eating a lot more calories than I was probably supposed to. But that's what I had estimated up based off of what I was eating with the old diet and what it was on MyFitnessPal or Chronometer or whatever it was. That's what I had estimated. That's what I had said, and we came a long way since then. We've lowered the calories. I kind of leaned out a little bit, I guess, and then I started gaining more fat, and then we figured out we got blood work done. The thyroid's fucked up, but we can fix that. So that's what we've been working on now. I've been taking thyroid medication for 13 days now. So it's still early in the stages, because it takes up to 6 weeks for people to 2 to 4 weeks to see a big difference, and then 6 weeks for blood levels to stabilize. So I'm going to get lab work done after 6 weeks on this dosage, and then we'll see where to go from there, whether I need to increase the dose, whether I need to decrease the dose, whether I need to just get off of it, whatever. Plus, I've added in iodized sea salt. I was just having regular sea salt, but that doesn't provide iodine, which helps with your thyroid function. But yeah, that's what's going on now. I'm literally about to pull into the monastery, not the house, the monastery. Eat my post-workout meal and drink my salty water, and I gotta cook a meal tonight because I was trying to see if we were gonna change the diet or not. I didn't know, but we're not, so still same thing. So same thing we're doing. We're gonna stick with it, we're gonna keep with it, and we're gonna succeed with it. No other way. Let's do it. We'll see everybody